Hello and welcome back to Empires of the Undergrowth. I have started stream a bit early today because I wanted to do the Bullfrog. Oh, that's what we're in, okay. So, we will be going back to Cold Blood. I will continue with Pervasive. Right, I cannot pause it. Yeah. We all know. Solenopsis Invictor, the Fire Aunt.
Competition for food will be fierce. She will need to raise an army quickly to compete with the local predators.
Yes, and that is exactly what she is doing. The lovely queen is raising her army at an alarmingly quick rate. There we go.
A group of hungry checkered beetle larvae. The soft grubs may look defenseless, but they have big jaws and appetites to match.
Charge at them. Take them down, my workers. Feast on their remains. Grow strong, my minions. Alright. I'm just gonna carve this whole area out. Because I want to put food over here. Like this. There we go. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Okay. Let's make our way down like so. And would also like to go ahead and make a few more fire ants. Let's upgrade that.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
Beautiful. Predators loose in the nest. That means food is available. Yes, just go one by one, why don't you? Brilliant idea. Alright, and we go down and over, like so. Okay, let's do that. Then I'll do food here. Do some speed tiles here. I feel like I don't need that. Speed tile.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must
Oh
be protected.
dear, predators loose in the nest once more. Yeah, something like that. Seems good.
This colony must remain small for now. Food is too scarce to support greater numbers.
Come on, hurry up. Bring the food faster. Go get the food. Bring the food. All right, we got that food. Let's head to the surface now then. We can collect this a little bit later. I want to get the food economy going.
Colony lies in the shadow of a great titan to the north, an American bullfrog. This large female has found the perfect spot to feed. Sheltered by foliage and in the path of many wandering insects and smaller amphibians, she has no reason to move on. Eventually she will need to be displaced, but for now, the fire ants have more pressing business to attend to. Many of the milkweed plants growing nearby are infested with aphids. Their honeydew excretions present an ideal, energy-rich food source for the fire ants. Aphids far from the nest are vulnerable, however, and are sometimes relocated closer to home where they can be better protected from predators and thieves. A magnolia green jumping spider, Lysoman viridis, has ambushed a fire ant. It prefers to hunt on
come this
foliage,
way.
so it is less likely to be spotted by predators and prey alike. Out on the ground, it's more vulnerable, but that won't stop it from snacking on lone ants far from the safety of the nest.
Why'd you get those aphids, but this beetle's in the way?
The boggy soil surrounding the nest is lacking in nitrogen and phosphorus, nutrients vital for plants to photosynthesize and grow. To survive in this environment, some have evolved to supplement their mineral diet by trapping and dissolving invertebrate prey. A six-spotted tiger beetle, Cichindala sexcutata, is on the move near the nest. Its metallic green elytra make it unmistakable, and like its other tiger beetle cousins,
we got the
long
aphids.
legs give it the speed to chase down small arthropods with ease. The fire ants have encountered a tribe of Monomorium minimum black ants. These tiny little ants may seem feeble, but the Invicta colony would do well to treat them with caution. Although primarily scavengers, they are armed with powerful chemical secretions and have been known on occasion to invade fire ant nests.
Okay, let's let everyone regroup because we are going to need everyone.
A small colony
Let's not worry about collecting food just yet.
Big-headed ants have established themselves on a hill to the west. Scavenging for seeds, aphids, and dead insects, they are unlikely to pose a threat to the Invicta colony if left undisturbed.
And damn. That beetle. That singular beetle destroyed them all. Alright. We're gonna have to wait a minute. Alright, we got that guy out of the way. This guy's...
The Monomorium minimum colony has launched an attack on the fire ant nest.
What? Why? That has never... I've never had that happen before. Why would you do that? A singular ant, too. Why? What? What? Oh, that was okay. Whatever. All right. How's the audio, by the way?
Defenseless caterpillars exposed on the underside of leaves are a welcome snack for the passing fire ants. The colony should take advantage while it can. Few meals surrender so willingly.
Seems fine.
A curious ant has ventured onto
I listened to it myself.
in search of nectar. If it brushes against the hairs on the open, red-tinged leaves, they will snap shut, encasing the ant in an ever-tightening cell. There is no escape. The prisoner will be slowly digested until nothing more than a husk remains.
Okay. So I've got all of this food coming in now.
As the sun sets, the local amphibians begin to emerge from moist crevices near the water's edge. Lone invertebrates will be picked off quickly. The ants should travel in numbers or not at all. A raiding party of little black ants are stealing aphids. They must be chased down quickly.
I've never had this happen before. What the hell? This is totally different.
A bombardier beetle, Brachinus alternans, is hunting for insects outside the nest. It may seem unwise for it to wander so freely amongst the large amphibians that share the swamp at night, but they would do well to leave it alone. This beetle is a master of chemical warfare. An ant has been devoured by Aurichea quadradicitata, a dwarf salamander. It is nimble, fast, and slender enough to wiggle through tight crevices in search of food.
This is by far one of the most unusual playthroughs.
The ants have been attracted to secretions of nectar produced by a yellow pitcher plant. In order to feed, however, the ants must position themselves precariously over a deep vat of digestive liquid. Waxy deposits on the rim ensure that any ant that steps too far in won't be stepping out again.
Hey, kitty cat. Nice to see you.
At night, eastern narrowmouths
This is so weird.
above ground looking for food. Ants make up 75% of their diet, so the small colony must stay alert. To make matters worse, they are excellent diggers.
God damn, I wish this guy would shut up. I have never had this many events happen in such quick succession on this map. And there is video evidence of how of me doing this map. I've never had that many events happen. A raiding party, and then stealing. I've never had them steal my aphids, period. I've never had them even attempt to steal the aphids. These are the bombardier beetles. Am I going to be able to get up there? Can I tell them to not attack?
Feeling threatened, the beetle mixes a cocktail of chemicals that react together, boil, and explode from a valve at the base of its abdomen.
Yeah, they can just ignore him for the most part. Just go get the caterpillars. Hey, Valor. Nice to see you again. Yeah, I decided to stream a little bit early This particular playthrough of this map has been absolutely unpredictable. Yeah, that bullfrog, because I haven't dug that out, it's not, shouldn't be, I say as I see it inch closer and closer, hopefully won't be a menace tonight. All right, I'm almost at
The battle has begun.
20. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say that they can fight now, because I do have quite a few. Yeah, we can take them out. Yeah, the caterpillars are not going to be moving. So let them regroup, charge forward, and take out that beetle. Man, the bombardier beetles they're not as bad as the other ones, the tiger beetles, or at least they haven't been this go round.
Dawn breaks, and the salamanders and toads retire to their damp alcoves to wait out the sun.
All right, let's
Only the great
upgrade the
bullfrog
food
remains.
stores.
She sits patiently on her throne, waiting for the next meal to wander by.
All right. Thinking about where I want to do another squad. Just thinking about where I could put them. I could maybe put them like here, because I'd want them near the base. This would be the squad that's in squad 5.
The ants must defend themselves.
I could see myself digging all of this out and making this whole thing just one big group. But I want to make sure I have the food for it before I do that.
The neighboring Monomoria minimum colony has launched an attack on the fire ant nest.
What the hell? I've never had this many attacks from the black ants on my nest. And I don't think they've ever attacked my nest, in fact.
The queen is in imminent danger.
Yeah, she is. This is crazy. Well, I guess it's good that I had group 5 where I had them. Definitely makes me want to make them a bigger group.
A fully developed checkered beetle, Enoclerus rosmarus, has been disturbed by the ants.
Oh my
It has the
gosh.
same ravenous appetite and slicing jaws as its juvenile counterpart, but now paired with thick armor plates, it represents a far greater danger to the colony.
All right. You guys gotta group up if you're gonna take this on. Come on. There we go. Beautiful. All right. This we can't get to yet. But this one we could. We could get to this. I might go for that one in a minute. That will give the caterpillars a moment to regroup as well. Another one. So annoying. Okay, we're not gonna worry about food collection. Gonna keep going this way. All right, head down here. We're gonna have to make a bridge. Of course, something's gonna get between.
The mantid fly, Climachala brunea, has descended from her perch into the path of the ants. Unrelated to true mantids, her spiked raptorial forelegs are a perfect example of convergent evolution.
This is so annoying. All right, I'm just taking the whole squad. Both squads. Let's go. Let's go here. Just take these guys out. Take him out. Just slaughter it all. Take him out. Take this thing out. You guys really attacking again? They are attacking again. They keep trying to attack me. I've never seen them so aggressive. You make me want to kill your queen. You're so annoying. Go away. I don't think I can even get to the aphids at this point. So many things distracting my ants. Well, at least I'm not hurting for food as much as I was. This place felt so barren on some of the other playthroughs, and now suddenly it just feels like it's non-stop action. All right, can I get down here? This is expected. This is reasonable. That guy seems stronger though. Am I? What difficulty? Am I still playing on medium? Did I accidentally change it? I should still be playing on medium. This is totally different from yesterday. Maybe I just got super lucky yesterday. Hey, it's good content, I guess. It gives me something to talk about. All right, come on. Oh wow, fully healed up already. Oh, I bet it's because I haven't upgraded anything yet. And I didn't upgrade anything because I was trying to just have a ton of them. Wow, that's insane. Yeah, I haven't bothered upgrading anything. I didn't think about that. But that could be the difference. Because I was upgrading things like crazy before. And now I'm just not upgrading anything. Because I'm focused on numbers. Interesting. Interesting and different. All right, we're gonna grab the food from up here. Got all the food. Yes. Okay, we're gonna say these 5 go there. Gonna be protecting them. Which this is gonna end up being 11, which will become 22 once they're fully upgraded.
Once again, dusk sets in over the swamp. Soon, the sandy undergrowth will be teeming with salamanders, toads, and nocturnal beetles.
Yeah, but so part of why I wasn't upgrading anything is because there's so many things that can just kill the ants in one hit anyway. But maybe I should still be upgrading stuff, even if it's not quite as prevalent, whatever the term should be. Okay, I do want to have another group of workers hanging out in the base. That could be something I go for. Maybe we should wait for everyone to get back before I unleash stuff into the base. Toads should be attacking soonish, right? What is this? Yeah, I know. Stop blinking it. There we go. Toads arriving in 20 seconds. Ah, Battletoads. I haven't played Battletoads in so many years. That game's hard. It's fun, but it's hard. Well, I remember it being fun. Okay, we got a frog down here, frog here. We're gonna definitely have a frog over here again in a second. Got a frog down here. All right. We have a good chunk of food now, which is nice.
There are intruders in the nest.
So I want to upgrade
A narrow-mouthed toad has
some of
burrowed into
these.
the nest. It
Right
may be
here.
small for a toad, but its appetite for ants is insatiable. Secretions from its skin burn any that manage to escape its projectile tongue. Predators are loose in the nest.
Okay, charge forward.
The larvae must be protected.
Oh wow, he's going straight for the queen. Oh yeah, and there's another one over here. No wonder these guys were not making it to him. I was like, what the heck's taking so long? It's because I got 2 frogs in the base. Well, this whole side's screwed now. This whole side's open. Ah well. I won't worry about catacombs then. If the frogs are just gonna dig it all out, it's easier to surround them if I just open everything. There. I'll keep this specific wall there for if ants come in. But otherwise, just clear it all out.
The workers have done all they can to improve these food stores.
We're eating frog tonight. Okay.
For the swamp amphibians, the nighttime feast is over. Toads give way to tiger beetles, and the ant colonies step up their activities. If the fire ants are to stand any chance of establishing a long-lasting empire, they must grow quickly. There is no time to waste.
Yes, that is very true. I'm gonna... What's... Oh, I have this here. Well, let's just get rid of that then. Let's get rid of this as well.
There are intruders in the nest.
We're just gonna dig everything out. Yeah, I definitely need more workers. These guys are just not cutting it. Come on. Take them out. Destroy them.
In the nest.
All right, come over here. I need you guys to regroup. Okay. I think I need these workers to actually come down here because whoever is taking care of the queen is not doing their job right now. I mean, look how much stuff these 11 get done that the 5 were not getting done. That's insane. Why are you just standing there? What's wrong with you? Oh my goodness. Crazy. All right. Clearly, we have to have a second group down here helping. Come over here. Beautifully done.
A raiding party of little black ants are stealing aphids. They must be chased down quickly.
Oh wow, that's crazy. That's a lot of them too. All right. We're all going on a field trip to recollect our aphids. All 47 of us.
An ant has fallen victim to a carnivorous plant.
Yeah, whatever. All right, come on down here. Yeah, what's up? Why are these workers not being... Oh, you guys are busy doing that one. Okay. I guess that's reasonable then. Yeah, and I don't have enough food.
There's not enough food to feed the new brood.
All right. Wait. Right. There. Eat him. Carve him up like a Thanksgiving dinner. Like a turkey. A buggy turkey. Okay. Looks like the 11 put the eggs in their place. So we should be okay. Yay, they have to deal with the beetle. Is that praying mantis gonna? Yes, there you are. It's not a praying mantis, it's just praying mantis like. I get it. Alright, come over this way. Make the bridge. Don't take too long.
By linking themselves together, the fire ants have formed a pontoon out of their own bodies. It stretches from their home territory to a previously unreachable island, giving them access to new sources of food. The neighboring Monomoria Minimum colony has launched an attack on the fire ant nest.
What? I'm just got... You guys have no chill. Okay. What the hell is that?
A wingless parasitic wasp, Dasimutilla occidentalis, more commonly known as the red velvet ant, has wandered into Invicta territory. Although not on the hunt for fire ants, it will defend itself if threatened. Armed with an extremely powerful sting and displaying bright warning stripes, most creatures give it a wide berth.
Yeah, I thought that most creatures would give it a wide berth, and then I saw everything attacking it. Alright. We have all of this stuff that I could be collecting. Yeah, they're just non-stop attacking. I didn't even get a notification about getting attacked that time. And these are the most aggressive black ants that I have experienced. Hopefully, I'll be able to upgrade everything. That seems to be what needs to happen. I need to have everything upgraded.
And the predators of the day give way to their nocturnal counterparts. As they encroach on colony territory, battles must be chosen wisely. Spread too thin, the fire ants could find themselves quickly overwhelmed.
All right, so what I'm going to be doing, I might even switch these two, this one and this one. I think I should, because the aphids don't need that many. Watching them. I'm going to have these 11 helping these 7. And 24 are going to protect from toads. Am I able to? No, I can't really get up there. These guys are going to keep collecting food from inside the base. While they're collecting the food, I might as well just get everything unlocked. All right, we're doing speed tiles around.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
This toad's gonna break through.
There are intruders in the nest.
All right.
The battle has begun.
Here's what I'm gonna try to do.
There are intruders in the nest.
I'm gonna try to surround him. Oh, I have these guys over here to worry about too. We're not, you guys are not worried about food right now. Got these guys I gotta worry about in a second. So many of them too. Holy. That's a lot of frogs. See if I can get this group to go up and around.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
Attack from the back if you're able. Surround them. I'm gonna need more workers. Let's pull some of them off to the side. Another frog. Oh my goodness gracious. They're basically instantly killing 4, now it would be 3 ants at a time. So I need to be producing a minimum of 4 ants to have any chance of overwhelming them. Oh goodness. There's so many frogs. All right. Oh, that is an insane number of frogs.
Staving off another night of attacks, the Invicta colony once again proves its strength. Despite this victory, there is yet one obstacle that stands in its way. Ever present, the bullfrog looms over the ants. The beast must be defeated.
Oh, yes. No, that's my alarm.
Numbers, the fire ants are menacing, but in large numbers, they are virtually unstoppable.
Yeah. Yeah, that is my alarm to tell me to get ready to stream. All right. So we're gonna send you guys back up here. Not you guys back up there. I'm just gonna focus on upgrading what I've got. Yeah, they do seem to do a straight line down. There we go.
Fire ants and big-headed ants have met in their first skirmish. Sensing the new danger, the Macy colony responds by awakening ancestral soldier genes in selected brood, feeding them until their heads are engorged with muscle.
Basically, they attacked me. That's how we met.
The workers have done all they can to improve this highway.
Oh. Wow, there's still even more food to collect. All right. I'm just going to send everyone to the surface real quick.
A raiding party of big-headed ants are stealing aphids. They must be stopped.
Yeah, I'm trying. Working on it. Oh, this has definitely felt like it is a much more difficult one than every other one that I've done in the past. And I feel like they are going to attack me as soon as I have everyone basically leaving the base.
An ant has fallen victim to a carnivorous plant.
I have one aphid left.
The big-headed ants now have a super soldier caste to justify their name. At huge economic cost to the colony, these frenzied champions have been raised for one purpose: to crush the fire ants. Puchetia viridans, the green link spider, has set a trap under the lid of a yellow pitcher plant. Dangling precariously over the pitcher's corrosive soup, The lynx waits patiently. Time after time, insects attracted by the scent of nectar conveniently present themselves at her feet. The neighboring Monomoria minimum colony has launched an attack
I
on the
knew it.
fire ant nest.
I knew you would. I knew you would. I just knew you would. You can't resist. Yeah, and they're attacking again. Man, even with everything that I was doing, I feel like that still wasn't enough.
A raiding party of big-headed ants are stealing aphids. They must be stopped.
Gosh, I've been on this map for about an hour now. Could you guys stop? Just stop doing this. It's very annoying. Oh my god. Are you serious? I think it's just one aphid too, but I want to grab it. And these guys are attacking. That's why no reinforcements are showing up. Oh my goodness. It's ridiculous. Oh, constantly being attacked. I feel like I need to put both of those there at this point. All right, can I even get to the caterpillars anymore?
An ant has fallen victim to a carnivorous plant.
Man, this is just non-stop assault. Yeah, I guess I was just too slow. Yeah, oh wow indeed. So much for getting caterpillars. I can't even get out of the base. Dang. Just see if I can collect the food down here. I feel like they're gonna be attacking in the middle of the night too at this point. I don't know. It just seems like it's a lot.
As the sun sets, the local amphibians begin to emerge from moist crevices near the water's edge. Lone invertebrates will be picked off quickly. The ants should travel in numbers or not at all.
I couldn't travel during the day. You think I can travel at night? And now I must prepare for the toads to assault me. Oh my god. I don't think it's broken. It might not be properly balanced, but I think it's just intended to be really difficult. For the base level, the base difficulty to be this annoying does not make me want to play at the higher difficulties. Some of the earlier missions I did at higher difficulties because I was like, oh yeah, it's just like you learn about the map at the lower difficulties, and then when you really want to challenge yourself, you do the higher ones.
Bombardier beetle, Galerita bicolor, is also on the prowl for small prey tonight. It impersonates the true bombardier to ward off potential predators, and its mimicry isn't simply visual. It too can spray defensively from its abdomen. In this case, the fluid of choice is the familiar formic acid.
I wouldn't say it's torture.
Predators are loose in the nest.
Must
be protected.
Okay, gotta come down here and deal with the frogs now. All right. Okay, turn off election.
Loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
Oh, right. I have frogs over here that I have to deal with too. I should send the ones over here first. Got the fives. Kind of over here. I want them to come out in the open so it's a little easier to flank them. Okay. Oh wow, that's a lot of frogs. Oh, that's a lot of frogs. Oh my goodness. All right. I don't think this is gonna work this time. This is just such an insane number of frogs.
The queen is in imminent.
Yeah, let's. Gosh, I gotta be even faster. Oh, 1 hour down the drain. Yeah, I will say I might have to just do this off stream at some point if this continues to be such an annoyance to me.
For their ability to adapt. Competition for food.
Can I turn him off? Yes. He's so... I'm getting to a point where he's just too annoying. He's just so annoying. But yeah, I think I'm gonna give this one more go today before I swap games. I'm gonna give it another hour-ish. So like if 10 minutes in I'm not feeling it, you know, it's reasonable for me to restart at that point. Man, that was... I don't think I've ever had that many ants attack me, and to do so constantly as well. During day and night, having to have my base defended. Oh, that's rough. And you saw they carved out so much of the stuff anyway. Just, it feels like there's no point in having, trying to maintain a pretty base. Do I want... I kind of want that, yeah. I want there to be a tunnel this way, like that. Fruit stores are full. Solve that. Wait, what? Everyone's dead? What happened? God damn it. I was too fast. All right. Whatever. Just whatever. Hurry up. Here, let's do less food stores, but food stores all the same. Come down here and grab the food. Oh, I am boiling chicken right now. might go check on that in a second. It does seem like having it goes against the some of the concepts of having like AI battles, or not AI battles, RTS battles, where it's almost has that AI tendency of mixing in certain other kinds of things, like having workers mixed in with your soldiers could kind of work, because if the enemy attacks a worker rather than a soldier, then your soldiers are safe. Your soldiers are potentially going to be in a better position. Just water workers, but essentially more hit points, a tiny bit of extra damage, but is basically just more hit points for your soldiers. It's like RNG hit points. It's an interesting thought. It's not a new thought that I have had, but it's an interesting one. I've had this thought previously. I want them to get this stuff. Really? Man, food stores fill up fast. And they empty out fast too. Okay, we're going to begin upgrading everything. Rather than more ants, we are now going to be upgrading existing ants. Although I may make some workers. I think that there might be something to that concept of using the workers as bonus hit points. There might be something to it. That could be good. And if the workers die in one hit anyway, it doesn't matter. They are I guess it could even be considered the literal definition of cannon fodder at that point. Ugh, and I can't even get that food until the frogs break through it. But once they break through it, like, probably can't even survive that long. This frog I'm gonna have to deal with because I'm doing this, and I'm aware of that. All right, I'm gonna make this a workers' chamber. Why not? Because it's far. Well, it's fine. I want to upgrade these first, though. All right. Come on, sisters. Yeah, and I don't have any ranged units here either. That's a mild inconvenience. Fire ants do have formic acid though, don't they? Maybe it's just they really wanted that difficulty. Could be that. Could be that. All right. I kind of want to put workers up here. Like this. Yeah, I got him. Man, that guy not talking. Oh, so peaceful. As I see all the subtitles popping up down here, and I'm just, oh, it's so nice not to have to listen to him for a minute. It might be smart to have like a food chamber in this area so that way I can just collect that food very quickly. Because it doesn't matter where the food is. Right? They just bring it to the nearest chamber. Ooh, okay, that's not a good situation for me to be in. All right, so we gotta wait for this guy to come up here. Yeah, I know the colony's starving. I'm reading the subtitles. Who would have thunk it? There we go. Problem solved. But let's see if I turn like this chamber here into a food chamber. Does that speed up the food collection? In a dramatic way, even. That would be awesome if it did. And I've got, so I don't know how many messages I have on Discord, but there's a little red dot next to my Discord. So either I have a reaction, a reaction from someone, or I've got something's going on in Discord. I did see the Helldivers has the kill zone. They have the kill zone legendary warbond, whatever. And if you previously bought the Killzone armor or something Killzone related, you get the whole warbond for free now, which is probably fine. That seems, I mean, it seems like a meh situation. I I don't think I've ever even played Killzone. I don't think I've ever watched anyone play Killzone. So it's not like Halo. Halo is exciting. Are they just ignoring? Are they really just going to ignore that I have food stores right here? Is that really what they're doing? They're going to carry all the food back? I'm going to keep an eye on them for a second. In fact, don't worry about food. Just hang out here. I want to get everything built. Does this work? No. No, it does not. Damn it. That's annoying. All right. We're almost certainly going to have a toad up here. All right, since that doesn't work, let's just get rid of it. I really thought that was gonna work. Man, so disappointed. I would even dare to say that my disappointment is immeasurable. But is my day ruined? Ooh. No, it's not. I'm just disappointed. All right. Let's have everyone hang out here for a second. Smallmouth toad. Ah. All right. Now you guys can start grabbing food. Okay, let's get these upgraded. And since that toad has come in, I now feel like I can do this. So I can go ahead and make the highway. For faster food delivery. Come on. Hurry up with that food. I'm gonna do a little bit here. I can't. You know what? I'm just gonna cut all of this out. Just cut this out. Thinking about different places that I'm gonna put little worker nests. Like here, I want to have workers like that. I have a small set of workers over here. Maybe like that. And just to keep them separated with the highway there. The speed tile, so I don't accidentally link them. Awesome. That's lovely. That is lovely. And I can worry about separating these guys later. The group of 6 is going to be on the aphids. The group of 14 will stay with the group 1, and then the groups of 7 probably hang out in the base. But I'll have 2 groups of 7, so should something need to happen, I'll have a secondary group. Let's carve up this frog. Crazy, the shadow of his hand. Okay. I haven't even gone to the surface yet. I'm just building my horde of ants. Ah, so peaceful. It won't last. It never lasts. Peace never lasts. It's about time to go to the surface. Yes, yes, yes. Collect a little bit faster, will you? Would you kindly, sir? Oh. Pour some more coffee into my mason jar. Oh, I do have messages on Discord now. Oh, I'm full on food. Well, let's solve that. Alright, that's all the food that's down here. Until the toads arrive. So we shall head to the surface. Let me put these guys here. And since I'm heading to the surface, I'm going to unmute the narrator. There. I was like, what's taking them so long?
Lies in the shadow of a great titan to the north, an American bullfrog. This large female has found the perfect spot to feed. Sheltered by foliage and in the path of many wandering insects and smaller amphibians, she has no reason to move on. Eventually, she will need to be displaced, but for now, the fire ants have more pressing business to attend to. Many of the milkweed plants growing nearby are infested with aphids. Their honeydew excretions present an ideal, energy-rich food source for the fire ants. Aphids far from the nest are vulnerable, however, and are sometimes relocated closer to home where they can be better protected from predators and thieves. Defenseless caterpillars exposed on the underside of leaves are a welcome snack for the passing fire ants. The colony should take advantage while it can. Few meals surrender so willingly. A curious ant has ventured onto a Venus flytrap in search of nectar.
Here, okay.
If it brushes against the hairs on the open, red-tinged leaves, they will snap shut, encasing the ant in an ever-tightening cell. There is no escape. The prisoner will be slowly digested until nothing more than a husk remains. A magnolia green jumping spider, Lysoman viridis, has ambushed a fire ant. It prefers to hunt on foliage, where it is less likely to be spotted by predators and prey alike. Out on the ground, it's more vulnerable, but that won't stop it from snacking on lone ants far from the safety of the nest. By linking themselves together, the fire ants have formed a pontoon out of their own bodies. It stretches from their home territory to a previously unreachable island, giving them access to new sources of food. Once again, dusk sets in over the swamp. Soon, the sandy undergrowth will be teeming with salamanders, toads, and nocturnal beetles. A small colony of Phaedulae maurici big-headed ants have established themselves on a hill to the west. Scavenging for seeds, aphids, and dead insects, they are unlikely to pose a threat to the Invicta colony, if left undisturbed.
Alright, I'm gonna need more food stores. The hive must grow indeed. See if I can get these aphids before the toads arrive.
An ant has been devoured by Aurichea
What? Who cares?
a dwarf salamander.
Who
It is
cares?
nimble, fast, and slender enough to wiggle through tight crevices in search of food.
Come on. We gotta get the aphids before the frogs
A
arrive.
wasp mantid fly, Climachala brunea, has descended from her perch into the path of the ants. Unrelated
Alright.
to true mantids, her spiked raptorial forelegs are a perfect example of convergent evolution.
How dare you lizards attack me? Destroy them. Oh, of course, you're going to get stuck on this one. Alright. Flank them. Wonderful. How wonderful. Wonderful indeed. Alright. I have a decent number of aphids now. So I should have... those are salamanders, ant-eating salamanders. And the toads are now underground. They have begun to spawn underground. So I'm going to have to send all of my troops underground to protect the nest. Here is a toad.
There are intruders in the nest.
Ooh, he might be coming through right here. I'm not careful. He's gonna surprise me. Hey, get behind him. Yeah, he's coming through like a wrecking ball for sure.
There are intruders.
He's going straight for the queen. Oh my god, he just scooped in a ton of them all at once. That's insane. All right, I got him down. Got another one up here. I got another one down here. I'm gonna have to deal with in a minute. All right, go get that one. So, go ahead, start upgrading these. Okay. Is this toad gonna break through this time? He will. He won't. He's going the wrong way. What about this one? He's so close to breaking through. All right, they're going back the other way. So I think I should be okay for the night. Yeah, this is a very difficult mission.
The ants have clashed with a bombardier beetle. Feeling threatened, the beetle mixes a cocktail of chemicals that react together, boil, and explode from a valve at the base of its abdomen.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he died before he even finished talking, man. Because I am not going to worry about any of that stuff. Yeah, so far so good. Knock on wood or whatever other terms keep the bad luck away. I don't know.
For the swamp amphibians, the nighttime feast is over. Toads give way to tiger beetles, and the ant colonies step up their activities. If the fire ants are to stand any chance of establishing a long-lasting empire, they must grow quickly. There is no time to waste.
Oh, what's up here? Can I get to that? What is this? It's a pine cone. On the map, it's marked as food. Wow. I didn't know pine cones were food for ants. That's crazy. I had never knew.
The ants will fight to the death. The workers have done all they can to improve these food stores.
All right. Well, I guess let's make another base for. I need
Six-spotted tiger beetle
a ton of these.
is on the move near the nest.
I'm gonna need an insane amount of fire ants.
And like its other tiger beetle cousins, long legs give it the speed to chase down small arthropods with ease.
75 is not enough.
Have encountered a tribe of Monomorium minimum black ants. These tiny little ants may seem feeble, but the Invicta colony would do well to treat them with caution. Although primarily scavengers, they are armed with powerful chemical secretions and have been known on occasion to.
Okay, we harvested that full pineapple. That's awesome. That's not pineapple. What's the term? Pine cone. Yeah, pineapple. Ugh. Okay, you're gonna hang out over here, whoever is there. But you're not going to be harvesting food. You're there for protection. Okay, let's send everyone down here. And let's annoy the black ants because they annoyed me last game.
The ants must fight.
And also, I'm not ready to fight the toad. The bullfrog. So this will give me something to do entertainment-wise while I'm harvesting more food.
Minimum colony has launched an attack on the
See,
fire ant nest.
I knew they would. You leave them alone for 2 seconds, they will. All right. Send you guys up there. Take them out. Crush them. Destroy them. Let's see if we can invade their base. In fact, let's not even worry about collecting food from now on. Let's just worry about getting into their base. See if we can take them out, take out their queen. Crush them early. Alright, where's the queen? Queen's over here. Ah, it shouldn't be too hard to get to the queen.
The Monomoria minimum colony is almost defeated. The Invictor army must press their advantage.
Okay, send in a few bonus troops. Reinforcements might not be necessary, but all right, we got them.
The little black ants fought to the last to defend their queen. Now the Invictor colony will enjoy the spoils of war. Defenseless larvae from the vanquished colony will be carried home and fed to the victor's own hungry brood.
All right, time to collect. Come on, pick that one up. Okay, let's head back to my base because I need to upgrade stuff. All right. 21 workers in the base. Hopefully that's going to be enough.
The battle has begun.
Well, hopefully it won't take too long. Let's come over here. So how's your day been going, Rorak? Have you been having a nice day? Might as well upgrade these. I think they move a little faster when they're upgraded. It's been fine. Very normal, a very typical day. Really hoping that I can finish this mission this go round. Fully expecting it to get attacked at night again.
Spider, Puccetia viridans. She prefers to hunt on pitcher plants, but out in the open, she loses her advantage. Far from defenseless, however, when threatened, she can spit venom up to 30 centimeters from her fangs.
Yeah, that sounds insane. 30 centimeters from her fangs.
Night approaches, and the predators of the day give way to their nocturnal counterparts. As they encroach on colony territory, battles must be chosen wisely. Spread too thin, the fire ants could find themselves quickly overwhelmed.
Okay. Once I know the toads are going to be attacking, I will almost certainly be swapping.
A false bombardier beetle, Galerita bicola, is also on the prowl for small prey tonight. It impersonates the true bombardier to ward off potential predators, and its mimicry isn't simply visual. It too can spray defensively from its abdomen. In this case, the fluid of choice is the familiar formic acid.
They respawn. This is the big boss for the whole level. I'm gonna have to take this guy out. Or this girl. I think it's a girl, actually. But pretty much everything respawns. Oh, I needed to keep an eye on my base. Okay, toads are arriving soon. Nope. I've got my own stuff I'm focused on.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected. Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
All right. These guys here. These guys here. That one.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
Alright. Looks like we got one more bullfrog we gotta deal with. Or these aren't bullfrogs, these are the big-headed frogs. Whatever. The big mouth frogs. I don't know. Annoying frogs. That's what they are. Okay. Upgrade some of those. Upgrade food stores a little more. Okay, I'm gonna need a new section for fire ants. I don't know, I guess here works. Okay, did we finish carving them up?
Of attacks, the Invicta colony once again proves its strength. Despite this victory, there is yet one obstacle that stands in its way. Ever present, the bullfrog looms over the ants. The beast must be defeated.
All right. I'm going to send a group down here. Do another group up here. This one. Send you here. All right, let's see if we can get these aphids. It's too many. Those are workers. That's not what I want. Yeah. So troublesome. I'm gonna swap everything around all the time. Here. I'd have to go there. This is gonna attack when that happens.
A wingless parasitic wasp, Dasymutillia occidentalis, more commonly known as the red velvet ant.
As many of those there as I can.
Although not on the hunt for fire ants, it will defend itself if threatened.
Upgrade this.
And with an extremely powerful sting and
Blah 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 blah.
Most creatures give it a wide berth. The fire ants and big-headed ants have met in their first skirmish. Sensing the new danger, the Maurici colony responds by awakening ancestral super soldier genes in selected brood, feeding them until their heads are engorged with muscle. The ants have been attracted to secretions of nectar produced by a yellow pitcher plant. In order to feed, however, the ants must position themselves precariously over a deep vat of digestive liquid. Waxy deposits on the rim ensure that any ant that steps too far in won't be stepping out again.
Now they're stealing my aphids again.
Are stealing aphids. They must be stopped.
Let's just take out their queen. Where's their queen? Queen is here. Hey, Ice Princess. Thanks for dropping in. It's nice to see you. I hope your work is going well. Yeah. I'm hoping next year will go smoothly for everyone. Boom.
The Maurice colony has fallen, their champions spent, and their queen vanquished. In the end, they could not stand up to the might of the Invicta army.
All right. Now we just got the Bullfrog to deal with. I'm gonna... I don't know. I guess I'll send these guys in here. Start collect stuff. My favorite color is purple. Yo. I like purple. Alright, let's see if I can get to these aphids. Are you going to attack once I get here? Definitely feels like that's the situation. Annoying spider. Alright. I think we got this. We are doing a decent job of that, actually collecting stuff too, which is nice. Send you there. I guess I'll send you guys in here. All right, have a good and successful trip to the grocery store. I don't know. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, this is going to take a little longer because most of my guys are out collecting food. Yeah, I have workers. They're just doing other stuff. Okay, I'm pretty much full on food. So, let's upgrade what I can. All right, might as well try. Let's turn off food collection for these groups. And yes, those workers are intentional.
Their first attack upon the great American bullfrog, Litabates Catesbianus. The brave frontline soldiers are quickly crushed and eaten. They must surround and swarm the enormous creature to stand any chance of defeating it.
Yeah, there's no other way up.
As the sun sets, the local amphibians begin to emerge from moist crevices
that's
near
not
the
good.
water's edge. Lone invertebrates will be picked off quickly. The ants should travel in numbers or not at all.
Okay, I'm gonna keep going up until I see the toad countdown, and then I'm gonna pull back. And I fully expect there to be some crazy nonsense happening at some point. That's just how this map has been lately.
Again and again, soldiers clamp onto the bullfrog's leathery skin and inject their Solenopsis venom, but the beast shows no signs of wavering. The fire ants must maintain their resolve.
Just keeping an eye out up here and also glancing down here at the map. All right, toads are arriving soon. Everyone head back to the base. I'm aware that we are very close, but I gotta make sure the queen is safe. All right, set up a group here. Let's set up a group up here. You guys can focus on doing stuff around there. I'm gonna set up some over here. And then this group is gonna be the one that I manually command all the time. Ooh, actually, I'm gonna want you a little bit closer to the queen. Probably
Unrelenting waves of fire ants
you
have
here
finally
too.
achieved their goal.
Oh, hey.
Bullfrog,
Sweet.
sore with blisters, has hopped away. It's likely to give the Invicta colony a wide berth from now on.
All right.
Unbeknownst to the ants, the presence of the bullfrog was keeping many other local amphibians at bay. The power vacuum it left behind is attracting a host of salamanders and frogs eager to take its place. The ants should go to ground quickly and prepare for the imminent chaos.
Make sure no one is trying to collect food in the middle of all of this. I should let you guys work together. But this frog down here I'm gonna have to deal with in a second. Alright, all of these frogs are so annoying. Alright, I'm gonna pull these guys over here. Got 2 more frogs coming in. Okay. Let's see if I can flank this guy. Oh, these are salamanders. These aren't even frogs. Oh, the salamanders are far less scary than the frogs so far. Just waiting for a giant one to show up. Yeah, I see that salamander there. Oh, here's a frog. Here's a frog. Any more? Are we done?
As the anarchy above ground settles and with the invaders crushed, a new order is established. This is now the domain of the fire ant.
Alright, I'm gonna grab the jelly. Thank you. 66 minutes. Almost 67 minutes. Alright.
I knew it. I knew it. With the proper exposure and stimulation, the mutation possibilities are boundless. The potential for amalgamation, which is, of course, an epistatic effect owing to increased cytoplasmic viscidity in
What
the...
are you doing?
Preparing the report.
Can you not do it quietly? Perhaps try using the keyboard?
The keyboard. How quaint.
All right. So with that done, save and quit. We will be swapping games. But for anyone watching the VOD, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Until next time, stay healthy and continue to stay awesome. Bye.